when you take a 16, 17, 18-year-old and put them in a position to make adult decisions when their brains aren't fully developed, while they're also expecting to be the sole provider or main provider of many households, not just theirs, it's the coaches, it's the trainers, it's all of the support around them. How do you think they're going to behave? How do you think they're going to act when you put them in positions to be men and be essentially fathers of a household when they're not meant for that at that age? But you don't criticize these coaches when they job hop, when they go from team to team and they go from mid major to high major or anything they got to do to elevate themselves. We don't criticize that. But then when a player decides that they go from this school because the coach left, that's the one that recruited me. That's the one that told me that they had this system around me that they would invest in my well-being. They don't have that no more. So they're going to go to another team. Now, I'm not a fan of the team hopping after school after school. It should be a limit. But I remember being an undergrad in at a big university, and I'm not going to say the name because I love my school, but I would watch several players who were dominating on the court or were full scholarship athletes, literally eating ramen noodles, literally having $10 in their pocket, they scraping together to go get a large pizza from Pizza Hut. Now we can sit here and say, oh, well, they should be paid a set amount. Now, if you want to take that approach, I get it. However, the chance to do that was years ago. Now you've opened up exactly what the movie Blue Chips and movies like The Program are saying. This has been going on. This isn't nothing new. This isn't nothing new. You're just mad that either A, the ones that are mad are because they missed the boat and they're not able to go back in time and profit off of their likeness. I get it. And also, I don't agree that they should call it NIL. Just call it pay for play. And we let the donors, we let the friends of the program, we let them dominate that side. And we just shut up and coach the team. But it's always been like this. You could have stopped this, but they didn't want to. They wanted to play this righteous card of their student athletes so they wouldn't have to pay them anything. And they also wouldn't be held accountable for having them be on a actual payroll and receive benefits post injury and making sure that there's an infrastructure around them for 4 years. The contracts are essentially renewable every year. Now these kids don't have a vested interest, but what do you expect when you couple that with AAU culture? AAU culture has bred all of this. You've put these kids in a spotlight as young as 12 years old in some cases. And when they get to 18, 19, they're already used to being told how great they are, how much they're loved and how their clips go viral. You create this viral athlete, then you wonder why all you see is step back threes. You wonder why all you see is the same kind of archetype for what is considered a transcending player. They don't talk about all of the misses, all of the guys that hang around college for these longer periods of time because they know like this is it. So I need to make as much as I can while I can because this is it. Odds are I'm never going to see this kind of money ever again. You don't fault nobody for doing what's best for them and their family, but you fought from behind the screen watching some kid on TV. Now, there could be changes to the system. I agree. Now, does it breed a sense of entitlement culture? I agree. But criticize the system that bred it, but not the person who takes advantage of it.